But it's true. It's a true story. Y'all get an E on this one. I used to work for some people. I had them fooled from day one. They thought I had a little bit on the ball. I was just hanging on with all I could. And they said, you know, you seem to get along with people real good. I said, that's called a whole lot of money. I said, well, we're going to send you up north and get you some training. Some superlatory training so you can come back and be a supervisor. I said, you sure about that? I said, yeah. We're going to send you up there where they'll teach you how to be good to people. I said, well, I already know how to do that. My daddy whooped me for what? He said, no, they're going to teach you how to teach people stuff and all. So they sent me to Boston, Massachusetts. Now, you can picture old country boy up in Boston. Never been nowhere off the farm too much. But anyway, they, up there in Boston, it's a little different. They ain't got no beer joints up there or taverns. They call them saloons because of the Irish heritage, I reckon. But you can still get something to drink in there. So I went up there, fresh, farm fresh, and this is what happened. Well, I took a trip to Boston a few weeks back. Ain't never been in a place like that. Oh, the people was good and the food was fine, and the whiskey and drink tasted just like mine. I was sitting in a saloon, Gallagher's, I think, when I got the urge to take a strong drink. And I didn't know what to order, so I tried to be nice, and I asked the bartender for some of his advice. But he laughed and said, son, I can tell by your style that you hadn't been in the big city for a while. I said, no, I'm from the Carolina Hills, and mostly what we drank comes from steel. Well, he said, son, I'll tell you what to try. A Boston Martini, and I'll mix it kind of dry. So he fixed me a drink in this sissy little glass, and I could tell right off that never liked it. But I took a big gulp, and to my surprise, it was Carolina Shine and total the sky. It was smooth and mellow, and it gave a warm feeling, and I knew what to drink on that cold Boston evening. The Boston Martini a bit hard to taste, it's smooth, and after about 3, I couldn't hardly move. And you can't get in trouble even after 10, because when the girls take a look, you just sit there and grin. So if you Southern boys ever go where it's cold, just order Martini and get yourself a whole. I told you it was ugly, but that's the way it went down. We call it blue. Get your bonnets off, boys. This will be our last one. Somebody requested this on the way in here. Young man right here with the turn it off.
Turn it down on her a little bit. Try it away. I'll be actually directed right here.
This here don't take much music, and usually I'm the only one that plays on it. It gives me the chance to be the only one that messes up, and I usually do. This is a song I learned several years ago, and we were going to record it, but we never got a chance to do it. We had some tragedy in our band, but maybe one day we can come back and do it. But this is one called Daddy Doesn't Pray Anymore. Daddy doesn't pray anymore. I guess he's finished talking to the Lord. He used to put his hands and bow his head down to the floor. And he doesn't pray anymore. I remember even when times were bad, He thanked Jesus for everything he had. A good wife, 3 children, and food up on our plate. Everything was good when he said grace. And he doesn't pray anymore. I guess he finished talking to the Lord. He used to fold his hands and bow his head down to the floor. And he doesn't pray anymore. There were times when we didn't get along. Well, I thought I was right and he was wrong. But when he lay down at night, I heard him get down on his knees and say a little prayer for me. And he doesn't pray anymore. I guess he's finished talking to the Lord. He used to fold his hands and bow his head down to the floor. And he doesn't pray anymore. Today we followed Daddy down to the church and listened to the preacher read God's word. We sang his favorite hymn, but Daddy never made a sound. This afternoon we'll lay him in the ground. Daddy doesn't pray anymore. I guess he's finally walking with the Lord. He used to fold his hands and bow his head down to the floor. And he